Russia avoided martial law after the drone storm by downplaying the severity of the damage and casualties, and by portraying the attacks as routine incidents that did not affect the stability of the Kremlin regime. The drone storm was a coordinated attack by Ukrainian drones on several targets in Moscow and other Russian cities. It was the first time that Moscow was hit by such a large-scale strike since the war in Ukraine began. The drones caused minor damage to some residential buildings and a gas facility, but no serious injuries or deaths were reported. The Russian authorities quickly claimed that they had shot down or jammed most of the drones, and that the attack was a desperate attempt by Ukraine to intimidate the Russian people. President Vladimir Putin said that Moscow's air defenses worked as expected, but admitted that protecting a huge city was a daunting task. He cast the attack as a Ukrainian attempt to assassinate him, as some of the drones were aimed at the Kremlin. The Russian media followed the official line and downplayed the impact of the drone storm. They focused on the Russian military's response, which included launching cruise missiles and exploding drones at Kyiv and other Ukrainian cities. They also highlighted the alleged involvement of pro-Ukrainian paramilitary groups and Western countries in supporting the drone attacks. The Russian public seemed to accept the government's narrative and did not show signs of panic or anger. Some expressed pride in Russia's ability to withstand such attacks, while others blamed Ukraine for escalating the conflict. Some also criticized Putin and the military for failing to protect Moscow better, but they were a minority. By minimizing the consequences of the drone storm and shifting the blame to Ukraine, Russia avoided declaring martial law or imposing any emergency measures. The Kremlin wanted to maintain a sense of normalcy and control, and to avoid giving any advantage to its enemies. It also wanted to avoid provoking a stronger reaction from NATO or other countries that could intervene in the war.